But Coach, you started out the game pretty solidly, and then towards the end of the first quarter, and especially in the second quarter, what hurt you in Houston, and it happened again here tonight, and that was turnovers and missed free throws.
Yeah, we have to be better. And I don't know how many times I got to get up here and say it, but the transition baskets really hurt us. They had 28 points and 28 fast break points, but it was our turnovers, and we got to take quality shots. If you don't against this team with an elite offense, they're pushing it every time, and they're spraying out for threes.
Yeah, it's the struggle defensively just to guard those two guys who combined for over 60 points tonight. What kind of stress does that put on your defense, especially if you're turning the ball over?
It puts a ton of stress on our defense. We have to be sound. We have to run our plays. We have to execute. And then, like you said, take care of the basketball. We didn't do those things. I'm not going to make any excuses. We got to play with more of a sense of urgency. We got to exchange the sides of the floor faster, whether it's defense to offense or offense to defense. And, the beauty in the NBA is we get to play them again on Tuesday.
On a positive note, what's it like as a coach to see Dyson Daniels really just blossoming right before your eyes every night?
He's getting better and better. Each and every game he does something to elevate himself, his teammates. And we're going to take some positives out of every game, but we definitely got to get back to the practice floor. We got to watch some film, and we got to work.
You've said sense of urgency a lot in the preseason so far in these first 10 games. What do you feel like it's going to take to just, I guess, have a little more heightened urgency maybe?
We'll keep showing it, keep working on it, keep improving. It's a long season, but it starts with our main guys. We got to get up and down the floor faster. We only had 2 fast break points, I think, in the first half. So we got to get some easy baskets, especially with guys being out.
And I think 11 turnovers in the first half. Just what do you see, what do you attribute, I guess, those turnover issues to in the first 2 quarters there?
Poise. They're going to score. They have an elite offense. They're going to score some points. We got to be poised, let the offense breathe, run our offense with force and pace, and just make simple plays.
Yeah, I know you like to chop the season up in the 10-game increments. Yeah. I guess after 10 games, what's your assessment of this team so far?
I'll talk about that with the team tomorrow.
And since the start of the season, you've also wanted to shine the light on Zion and B.I. as your duo to lead the team. I guess, what do you need to do to kind of get more from those two guys?
Well, we're definitely putting more on them with guys being out. And like I said, we all have to do better. We have to come in with an intention, come in running our plays. Defensively, we got to be much better. 136 points is just too much to try to win an NBA game. So it's not bad, but definitely room for improvement.
And you mentioned the defenses for the last 5 games, 120 plus. I know that's where you want to start this thing on the defensive end. What do you think you have to address on that end in particular?
Not good enough. We got to guard 1 through 5. We got to guard better, and we got to keep the ball in front of us. They just get into our paint. They're kicking out. We having a ton of mistakes defensively, so we got to clean it up. We'll get to some film tomorrow. We'll get back on the floor and work and continue to try to improve in that area. All right. Thank you.
Luka, maybe more than any other player, has given the Pelicans problems these last couple of years. Just what makes him difficult to stop?
He's a special player. Guys like that, it's hard to contain them.
What are you seeing right now, just on the defensive end from the Pelicans?
I gotta watch the film.
Willie has, I guess, brought up the sense of urgency a lot in the preseason and so far. What do you think it's just going to take to come out with maybe a little more heightened, better sense of urgency?
I had to talk with the guys, see where their mind's at, and see how we can become better with that.
And Willie talks a lot about, cutting the season up into kind of 10-game increments. I guess what's your assessment of the team 10 games into the season?
Not the way we want to start, but got a lot of room for improvement.
And you talked after the Houston game about how the offense is a little bit different for you this year than it was last year. Do you think that's something that you guys just need to address a little bit, maybe do some things differently or try to adapt some things from last year? I guess, how do you feel just where you are right now?
Like I said last year, we had a team meeting, and it was brought up some things that I could do better, especially like with buying into the program. And right now it's tough right now, but like I said, right now I'm taking a little back seat right now, and I'm trusting the process. I'm trying my best to buy in right now.
And Zion, after his last game, Dyson had career-high in points, career-high in threes. What have you seen from him? What kind of improvements has he made since last year?
Steady improvements. He played 40 minutes last game, him and Hawk. And, Coach tasked him with the job, picking up full. Even though Luka still did his thing, that's not an easy assignment to pick up full court while still trying to be effective on offense. So I think his stamina and his IQ for the game is just steadily getting better.
Also, Kyrie was out there as well. When you see a guy got it going like that, how do you assess it? Like, how can y'all stop him or slow him down a little bit?
When a guy like that is going like that, you just can't let other guys get going too, because then it makes it even harder to try to contain him. So you just can't let everybody around him get off as well.
Zion, are you looking forward to Monday's game since you get a rematch against the Mavericks? Like, it could be maybe some kind of like a test for you guys to see how much you guys can bounce back from tonight?
I think that's the beauty in the NBA. Not only 82 games, but, they beat us on our home court, but we got a chance in 2 days to try to make up for it.
You talk about taking the back seat, allowing other guys to do them. Is that kind of difficult for you, knowing the numbers you put up here and how you kind of been the focal point of the offense?
You tell me, man. You gotta tell me. That's y'all opinion. I don't really know what to tell y'all on that. Just trying to be a team player and really buy into it. It's tough right now, but I think we're gonna figure it out.
Thanks, Zeke. Appreciate it, dude.
No problem. Let's have a good night.
You too, man.
Dice, you spent some time on Luka, last year. You were like the primary defender on him tonight. Just what makes him so difficult?
Yeah, he's just he's so smart. Uses his body really well. He draws fouls, and then when he's making his step back three, it makes him a lot tougher to guard as well. So, he got me tonight, but I'm looking forward to the matchup Tuesday.
It was a career high in points for you. Offensively, what are some things that feel different, or do you approach it any differently than your rookie season?
I'm just trying to, go out there and play, be more confident in myself, go out there and make plays happen. A lot of the load right now is on BI and Z, so, trying to, take some of that off them and, help them by putting a few points on the board as well. So, I'm just trying to go out there, play my game, be aggressive, and, I work on my game every day. So, I can do that, and, I'm looking forward to, taking steps still, moving forward.
And you guys have got this Dallas team again here in a couple of days. What are some things as a team you guys just want to do better on the defensive end? Yeah,
we're gonna have to make some adjustments. Today we're trying to get the ball out of Luka's hands a lot, and he's a great passer. They killed us on those corner threes, and our rotations were really slow today. And I think part of it is we need to get good shots and at the rim, open threes, and that gets us buckets and stops putting us in transition defense. And tonight they killed us in transition. They were getting out running on us. So we're going to make some adjustments tomorrow, and we'll come back ready Tuesday. And we just got to be more physical as well. They outplayed us today.
And tonight was the career high, but it felt like you turned a corner in that Houston game. I guess what's really been different these last two games for you?
Yeah, like I said, with CJ out, Herbert, those guys, score the ball a lot as well. For me, I'm just trying to, play my game, be aggressive, and take some of the load off, BI and Z. And we're on a losing streak right now, so we need to turn some stuff around, and we need to come out and play tougher. But for me, I'm just trying to, go out there, play my game, be confident in myself, and I think it's showing out there.
Yeah, at the start of the season, the jumper was a little off. The free throws in particular, in the last two games, the jumpers are starting to fall a little bit more. You think that's part of it as well, starting to see those shots go down?
Yeah, I've been, rather than, get my shots up in the practice facility, I've been getting them up here. And I feel like, that's just, a better feel for me, better depth of perception and stuff like that. So, I've been enjoying that. The shots been going in the last few games has been good. So, I can continue to work on that. And, something that I need to do, be able to make shots, when Z and BR's gravity, come towards me.
Yeah, it feels like the defense has slipped these past 4 or 5 games. What do you think y'all have to do to kind of address that end?
Yeah, I think, we just, we got to be more physical. A lot of teams are coming in and being more physical than us. Getting to our rim, we're a protect the paint team, and, a lot of teams are coming in and dominating us in that area. So we got to make some adjustments. Playing a team like Dallas who has 2 superstars out there that can score the ball. We got to try, take the ball out of their hands and make other people score. But we also have to contest their shots. And tonight we got the ball out of their hands, but the ball got back to them. They were able to get downhill and find guys, make shots. So we just got to come with a more aggressive mindset on the defensive end.
And Dyson, Willie told us that he really wants you guys to pick up the pace within games, trying to get some more easy points. What's it going to take for you guys to pick up that pace?
Yeah, get stops. We got to get stops to get out and run. That's something that we want to do is get more points. They showed us a stat before the game. Our first 4 games, we had average 30 fast break points or something, and it's dropped to 10 the last 6 games. So we need to pick that up again, and it starts with getting stops. And even if we do get scored, and get the ball out fast and push it down the other end. So that's something we need to address and be better at.
Seems like you guys have done a better job team rebounding at times.
Yeah.
You're a great rebounder, but how can you kind of advise your teammates to be better rebounders?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is everyone has to box out. We got our big fellas boxing out, and then some of the guards coming through and swooping it off the boards. And I think it's a collective group. We go out and play small sometimes, so everyone has to box out. I think as well as once we get rebounds, that's when we're at our best. We can push the pace and go get transition points. But like I said, it's just about boxing out, making sure that we're physical in that area. And I think we've just been we've been bullied the last few games, on that end of the floor, and we need to come back with a more aggressive mindset and hit first. So I'm looking forward to Tuesday's match against Dallas. Thank you.
Purple court.